Um... Yep. Oh, thanks for the Twitch primes. The chat is scrolled, so there was a couple of you. Thanks to both you guys or gals. 4 months and 15 months. Thank you very much. I gotta stop playing this exciting, triumphant, climactic music before the long dark. Because now I feel like I'm out of breath. I've just been sitting still listening to this music. We gotta slow down now. Slow down the pace. Wormless and loving. Yes. This is the long. Hello, everyone. This is the long dark. This is Interloper. This is day 293, and we just finished a 20-day battle with intestinal parasites, which we won, and they lost. So screw those guys. So I'm feeling fantastic right now. No afflictions. Clothing is probably doing pretty good. It's over 40 degrees. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We have been bunkered down for a while. Let me just look through what we have. 4 stims on me. Oh yeah, we picked up one because I went into Desolation Point to find mushrooms. That's right. We can... I don't need this here. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. Tringar, thank you for the 7 months. Okay, clothing is looking okay. I've got some bait. I've got an herbal tea and a coffee, a little bit of water. 10 arrows, a bow. Oh, it's down to 50%. Oh, but I have another one. What's this one at? Hundo. Oh, all right. Yeah, so we are... Here's where we are. We're in... Or we're on the verge of entering... Technically, I already went into it, but we're on the verge of exploring the second to last zone in the game. We are down here in Crumbling Highway. We're going to go into Desolation Point. We'll probably do some forging eventually, but mostly it's about setting up the depots of food and water. When that's done, like when we're done exploring Desolation Point and, like, you know, setting up shop, we are going to start Faithful Cartographer. We're going to go back through the world, through all the different little places we set up with food and water. We're going to map, like, the whole world, basically, and we're going to end up in Hushed River Valley, which is the last place to go to. I haven't really been there yet. Yeah. That's so it's okay we haven't been here at all, because we have to go back to map it anyway. 20, this looks like that's doing pretty good. Oh, it's at 100 because I just fixed it. We have some guts and hides. I might leave these here, because I don't think we need them. Ooh, man. I'm still, like, getting over the music. I think I'm just going to take the big pot. We'll leave these 2 here. We need the hacksaw for cutting up, getting metal. We need the hammer for forging. We need the bow. I'll take the accelerant. We'll take our books, because now we can read them. Hooray. We'll take this to break down for leather. 13. Oh, that's a piece of bait. Okay. I guess I can leave the torch here. I'm going to leave the crackers so we can eventually bring it back to our collection. I guess maybe we'll bring the dog food, and then I can make cans out of those when we eat it, and that'll give me a little bit of extra leeway without making me stinky. A little leeway for food. We'll take one of those. All right. How much water is that? That's enough. We'll leave the rest. I want to leave these teas behind and the coffee. Let's see. Do I want to bring the hides? This we'll need it kind of soon. Rabbit stuff is not a problem because that cures so quick. Both of those are fine. Okay, so I'm going to bring a deer one. And we'll bring a few of these guts. What music were you listening to? That was the soundtrack to the 1986 Transformers the movie. Transformers the movie. The movie. All right. So, let's make a note. This is Crumbling Highway. This is, oh wait, Coastal Highway. Crumbling Highway. Same initials. Guess I'll spell it. Okay, so this is the... What do you want to call it? Like upper cave? There's a lower cave. Down by the ice. Upper cave. It's got food and water. It's got hides and guts. It's got one of my boxes of crackers. Very important. Done. Lions version? That's just that one song. They didn't do every song. It was I was listening to the soundtrack, which is by various artists. Anything else important left here? Not really. No, don't search for that. Search for Transformers the movie 1986. You want to listen to the whole soundtrack, not just that one song. Don't listen to him. That sounds like something a Decepticon would say. All right, here we go. How heavy am I? 90. Oh, not that bad. I feel super sluggish. It's because I'm walking in a cave. We'll feel fine as soon as I get out here. Yeah, see? And I've been killing wolves in this spot nonstop, and they just keep showing up. Decepticons, the original synths. How were they the original synths? Like, from Fallout, you mean? No, I don't buy the analogy. Don't think it fits. Do I need... I think I'm... Yeah, oh no, we're 2. Okay, so let's grab some of these. I had to use one, I guess, at some point. Oh, do I have my lantern on me? I should, right? Yeah. Hip. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I went in... Oh, I did. Yeah, I must have gone in the truck. Never mind. Hood's up. What about my... Yeah, we got that too? All right. I mean, if I did forget something... We'll go back for it later. It's a tiny truck. Well, it's a bit buried in the snow. Which makes the perspective, I think, make it look small. So I already went through and picked up coal. Don't know what I did. I think it's on the other side, kind of at the entrance. I think I can make a fire here, right? Sort of, maybe? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. The houses especially. Some of the houses look totally tiny on the outside, and they're two-story mansions on the inside. Totally tiny. Not really sure where to live. I think probably the Hibernia is the best place. I've already been to the lighthouse. We'll probably set up a little bit of supplies at the lighthouse and at the Riken. But we'll probably have all the main stuff at the Hibernia. There's a bunch of metal shelving in there I want to saw up to get metal. Just want to basically stockpile a ton of metal. We'll probably do some forging. But there's so much metal here, I want it available, so if I need arrowheads in the future, I can show up, and the metal's already going to be sawed up for me. Already went through all this. There's the other side. Should be a bunch of coal in one of these. In that drawer. $23. I think we'll come back for it. I will need to make water, but we should be able to find plenty of fire supplies just to do that. Don't need to make food for a couple days. Yeah, let's leave it there. It's I'm already pretty weighed down. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely out. Feels 18, man. I wonder... I suppose we can pick up a few sticks, just not too many. I won't be coming back here tonight. When we do come yoinks that coal, we're going to be taking it to the Riken anyway, not to the Hibernia. Only a single down arrow, that's right. Awesome. 28. It's almost a nut barrow. That's unheard of this far into a playthrough. It is a bit windy, but that's all right. Neuromelatoninus. The more... So I get flushed? So is that what's happening? So the best way to get down to that spot, we can either go over the ice, or we can go up and around this side. We can go through this cave that I'm just above the entrance to the other coal mine. It's right down here. Or, since it's so lovely out, we could just walk. That just puts us in more danger from animals. I'm kind of heavy and slow, so maybe we'll go through the cave just to just to bypass some animals. We'll go back through the cave later, pick up coal. I just want to kind of use it as a bypass, like the Vogons. They started a new prank wars on the server. When you say prank wars, what do you really mean? You mean like tiny little pillow fight skirmishes, or what? Oh, that's right. I stood here and I warmed up. We had to make a foray into Desolation Point, an emergency foray to find mushrooms for the tea, for the antibiotics, for my parasites. We'll come back for the coal. So I just want to walk through, basically. That's the wrong way. I recommend, if you're going to be in an abandoned coal mine, I recommend you sprint through it in the dark. It's really the best way. Particularly when you're running low on fuel and there's no way to fish in Desolation Point. So it's harder to get the fuel back. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Maybe I'll take like one or two. How heavy am I now? 97? That's pretty heavy, but one or two could be very useful. So that's what we'll do. So there's a bear that walks through here. There's also typically wolves, and over there can be a moose. So be careful. And I'm going real slow. Okay, let's stop picking up sticks. We can make another run for sticks. What was that? Is that a wolf? No, it's a road sign. The moose hangs out over there. I don't see any animals. If you want, you can go over that way to get over, but I want to check this little hut. Oh, did I? Dang it. Can I get over this impenetrable barrier? I did. I did it. Bandage. Bandage. Really nice weather. Super windy. There's almost always wolves around this little area. But I'm not stinky, so it should be no problem getting into the building. Maybe I'm minorly stinky, but not too much. I've got 2 pieces of bait and 1 piece of cooked meat. Well, I guess 3 pieces of cooked meat total. So I've got like 0.5 stink bars. We'll make our fires down here probably. Should be protected. Well, maybe under here. Can I put one under there? Or over in that corner, something like that. Stave off the cabin fever. Alright, let's drop some stuff, then we can look around. Metal table. I can saw that whole thing for only 8 pieces of metal. There's no beds downstairs. The workbench is downstairs. There's a lantern. I typically tend to sleep there, but the lighting there stinks. So maybe we'll put stuff either on this table or in this room. These are like the 2 spots with decent light in the daytime. I guess there's shelves here. Pinnacle Peaches. Okay, it's a sign. We shall make this our depot. %. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Wood matches. Whatever. We found peaches. Nobody cares about matches. We don't need this right now, or that. Actually, we should check the other lantern before I do anything to my existing one. This one might be better. How much metal is an arrowhead? 1 piece of metal gets you 2. I think. Off the top of my head. Yeah. 1 piece of scrap metal gets you 2. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. So this is, I think this is the new one here. But it's only half full. Conditions way better. Okay, so what I'll probably do is use up the fuel on this one, then we'll adopt this one as our main one. Maybe we'll just leave one here. So I'm not going to refuel it. Little sinking ship there. Kind of weird thing. Got some books we get to read now. It's going to be fun. Keep my main book on me. Yeah, I think we'll run around with the 50% bow. The fishing one is of particular interest to me. We should put the fire stuff. Let's see. Let's search through these. Then we can put fire supplies and crafting goods and all the fiddly little biddly bops. All right, fire thingies. Bing bang, bing bang, bing bong. You know, I don't need all these matches right now. Or both of those. Actually, we can put some more in there. You're right. So put these in there. Oh, we need to drop. And just to make it look more lived in, I'm not going to store crafting, the hides and guts. I'm not going to store them in a container. I'm going to put them on the ground. Just to populate the floor space, basically. Make it look a little bit more like we've had an impact on the end of the world. 16 arrowheads from one table, yeah. Now, there's a lot of that kind of stuff here that we can saw up that will result in lots of metal. This place has tons of metal. It does have some of those coal mines, so there's a decent amount of coal available too, and the forge is indoors. So overall, it's probably the best forge area. But it's more dangerous. I would say a lot more dangerous than the other ones. Yeah, let's leave that there. I like it up there. Put some water down. £64 is better. Sometimes dead is better. Extra cup of tea. Let's drop the ripped clothing, or the clothing which will get ripped up eventually. Where can I put this? I guess just on the floor is fine. It's gonna get ripped up. Missed a gut. Okay, 60 pounds. That's pretty good. Oh, I still have my dinner on me. Let's drop a debt. And we can either loot this place. I've got enough food for this day, or we can go to the trailers around that are outside. Sorry you're late. Stream can start now. I've been waiting, just kind of doing nothing. Finally. Holding up the stream every goddamn time. The light in this place, it gets real dark before the sun actually goes down. So I'm only going to loot part of this place up, I think. I have spent literally the last... How much was it? It was like the majority of the last 20 days have been outdoors, and specifically the last like 12 in a row have been almost 100% outdoors. So I'm not worried about cabin fever, but we still have to watch it in this place because Desolation Point just doesn't have good options for being outdoors. Okay, I just had an idea. I wonder, this guy, he looks kind of sad. Can I put his cap back on his head? Oh no, it doesn't let me. Oh, that's too bad, fella. Maybe, you seem like you've got some snow on you, so maybe I could protect you from that a little bit. Damn, can't do it. Sorry, friend. Alright, let's go outside. Lovely day. Still haven't caught sight of the bear. There's a doggy. Are you trying to get up here? Oh, getting real dark. Maybe I should even use the lantern in this place. Oh wait, is this the... This must be the new one, because it's got more fuel in it. Whetstone! And this place, like all of these, you can break up, most of them, except for the beds, but even like a few of these beds are fake beds, and you can saw them up into metal and cloth. All this stuff. I dropped the hatchet, but we'll come back eventually. Kind of think I should go out the other side, though. The way I came in. So we're not too close to where that wolf was headed. Nothing but a whetstone. Alright. It's not bad. Oh yeah, finding a whetstone that's like one of the greatest things. Although, this close to the place where we do forging is not that great, because I'd much rather just make an entire set of tools instead, but it's still pretty good. We can take it with us out of here. I'm not going to use a whetstone when we're sitting next door to a forge. Alright, I don't know where that wolf went. Still pretty warm. there's the bear. Are we gonna kill the bear on day 1 of our Desolation Point journey? Although, let's see. Where would I shoot him from? I wonder if I'm up on these, because he's gonna well, it depends on where he is in his circuit, but he does walk pretty close to here, I think. I don't know if I... Can I get up here? I'm not sure. Looks pretty steep. Oh, okay, okay. Probably better to clear out the dogs first. Can't see you. Where are you? There you are. If you could die close to this door, that'd be super. Need to be able to see you, though. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, the temperature is about to drop because the sun's going down. Probably slicey him tomorrow. Let's do a full circuit around here. There's another trailer on the other side. Give him the squeeze? I gave him the arrow in the face. Nothing. Fat lot of nothing. Okay, usually don't find too much in here anyway, because it's mostly a metal resource. Okay, so that's the immediate area. Sun's going down. It's getting real low, big guy. Let's see if we can spot the Mr. Bear. He was walking over there. Need to find a good spot to shoot him from. Was that an empty can on the floor? There is occasionally you'll find scrap. It looks like soda cans or food cans that have been used that are kind of banged up. Where'd you come from? And you can't use them. You can't pick them up or make scrap out of them or anything. They're there for flavor, I guess. A little ground clutter. Yep. Are you kidding? I think I'm too close to the bait. Is what happened. You can't equip a what? When you have a sprained wrist. Alright, let's go inside. I think that's a good idea. That happened a few times recently. I think it's because I'm too close to the bait when I shoot him and he forgets about the bait because I'm close and it's got like a proximity sensor thingy. When I missed the shot, he was walking left and right to get around the terrain or something. Alright, blood loss. Lovely. My stomach. He bit me in my stomach. And I sprained an ankle and a wrist. Wow. Oh, so the pain you don't have to sleep through anymore. I guess it's just the sprain itself. Alright, well. Let's look at the clothing, and then we'll go to bed, probably. So he bit me in my stomach, huh? But that's both fine. Clothing seems okay. I mean, some of it might be a bit lower, but not drastically so. Tomorrow we will probably saw up the wolf that's dead. They're both going to be dead, but the one that's right outside, and then make a fire. Let's use the lantern because I can't see a damn thing. I'm not exactly tired, but it's hard to loot this place at night. I wonder if I can break down these chairs in the dark, I think. Deliver a key eye. So I would like to get a good 10 hours sleep. And the firewood is nice as well. Oh, there's another one. Nice. No big deal. Just chop it up. This one I can't do. There's another chair. Any more chairs? I think there's one over here. Yep. That's good. Did I survive the parasites? Indeed I did. I think, yeah. Okay, good. I could sleep another hour. Not gonna. Picked up 14 reclaimed wood and a book. Nice. Nice. Okay, so I want to slicey on the dog. Let's get some of these sticks. Hopefully make the fire outside. Do I still have the pot on me? Yeah. Can leave this here. Don't need to carry that around. You had no idea about super hostile. 9 degrees. I wonder, where's a good spot for a fire? Like, this seems good, but it's not letting me. This might... I'm not sure exactly how the wind operates through these gaps, but this might be good. Or... nope. What about right here? This looks pretty nice. Every spot that looks nice, you don't want me to do it. That spot looks real good. I wonder if this one might actually be 100% immune. If I could... Oh! Yeah. Okay, let's try this one. There's also a source of wood nearby within the warmth radius. Let's just leave this here for a second. That other dog should 100% be dead by now. If I can get out of the hole I made, or I'm standing in. Let's just do a quick look around. He should be dead, but no telling where his body went. Those crates are fire resistant? I hope not. I'm going to break them up and use them for firewood. There he is. Okay, so confirmed he's dead. I didn't check my kill count before fighting him. There's the body. There might still be more around. But I haven't seen any, and if we have a fire, we should be fine. Okay, but I'm cold now, so let's run inside. Let's loot around the inside while it's still kind of a cold part of the day. How do you fight burnout? Define burnout. In what manner? You mean when your fire goes out, you need like more wood. Collect more sticks. That's my That's my recommendation. Collect more sticks. Professional burnout. Oh. I don't always fight it. Damn, I don't even know how to even start talking about that. We could spend all day talking about that, even though I don't wanna. I would moderate the amount of time you're doing something, like... Oh, yes, Pinnacle Pages. I get burnt out on things. Oh, this would have been super handy. Oh, but it's ruined. Never mind. Forget it. Would have been handy, but it's ruined. Spread things out in such a way that you aren't able to spend so much time on something all at once. Give yourself micro projects to maintain variety when you're working on something big. Do something else for a while if you're getting sick of something. Sometimes you just gotta suck it up and keep working at it, though. There's a safe back here. What's in the safe? Yep. 42. Or 1. Oh, what? Who made that? That's a stupid combination. 42. 37. What? Damn it. 40. Okay, 42, 37, 50 something. 42. Back at Desolation Point? Yeah, so last time we dipped into Desolation Point on an emergency mission for mushrooms. And now that the parasites are totally... Hey, nice. Work boots. Now that the, that's a pretty good find, actually. It doesn't matter this late in the game, but it's still nice. Find work boots. That's a good result from the safe. We are here to fully explore now that the catastrophe has been averted. It's the kind of combination an idiot would have in his luggage. Yeah, no kidding. Another whetstone. Nice. Okay, actually we'll leave these by the workbench. Did I bring a set with me or not? I don't remember. I guess I didn't. Pry bar. Okay, I guess I'll just briefly walk through here and see if I missed anything. I did. Can these all be... Oh, they can be chopped. There's a stupid amount of metal and wood available to chop in this building. And the little sheds around it, the trailers. The parasite decay. No, it's a that's a part of the affliction, and it keeps increasing until it's over. So if you don't cure it, if you miss enough days, you're just gonna die because it's gonna degen you to death. But not permanent, thankfully. Otherwise, that would make the rest of the run quite difficult. All right. Let's test out this fire spot. And I guess drop stuff I don't want to be carrying around now. Oh, did I find a second one? Where did that book come from? I'm only 9 hours into the first one. What else did I pick up? Oh yeah, boots. These can go into oblivion. Goodbye. And then I don't think I'm gonna use this. So actually, let's put that in here. Actually, let's burn all the books. I don't need them for their chance to light fires anymore. Early on, books are great to carry around to start fires because they have a high % chance to start the fire successfully. But they're very inefficient for their weight, for how much time they allow. Ooh. Do I want to make a fire? Like, test my... Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to light a torch, because it's going to immediately blow out. Once I have the fire started, I think we're fine. I don't think the magland's going to work. Alright, so then what do we... I could... Let's slicey some animal real quick. Definitely do that. The, hang out right here. Oh, yikes. Did they just visually disappear? Yeah, if you put ruined stuff into a container, it'll disappear. I don't know if that works for clothing. It works for other things. That's at 5%. I don't think it works for clothing, but we can try. Because you can still scrap this for something. Yeah, so I guess stuff that you can't harvest will disappear. If it's ruined, and you put it inside somewhere. If it's laying out, it'll never disappear. If it's inside. Bang, bang, boom. All right, let's try. See what it's like outside now. Nice floating chair. Yeah, I can. It's to synergize with the floating arrows, which is still not fixed. Okay, much better. See what the temperature's like. Oh, nice. Nice. Do I have enough water to make it? Oh, now I got cold. All right. That was perhaps a mistake. I should have... Okay. So what happened there is I was picking up stinky stuff without dropping it on the ground when I continue to harvest. Okay, just walk off, Mr. Bear. I didn't know he could walk through there. That's interesting to learn. All right, so much for the fire. Probably better, actually, to have the bear dead before I make a fire outside, because he don't care about no fire. Corin Albrecht, thank you for the 23 months. All right, blood loss, infection. That was my bad, my mistake, my fault. It's not the bear's fault. He was just hungry. I wonder what he did to my clothing, though. Okay, that's finished or better. He oh no, that's the same one. That's okay if they're ruined. They were already ruined. Didn't hurt my mag lens. Ooh, yikes. Okay. So I did bring that deer hide with me. That's good. Now we're in the... Man, it seems like I'm always in in this position where I'm like, I need all these hides to repair all this crap. We'll have to go up to the best place for rabbits here is the stone church. And we'll have to kill deer out on the ice. I've got one hide, which we can use. How am I going to do for water? There's a fire barrel inside we'll probably have to use. So if he walks right through here, I could fight him on this staircase, I bet. Alright, inside fire. That's my plan. That's how I like to roll. Long time. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing fabulous. Let's see. How long is this repair? Probably too long to synergize with the cooking, right? Iron 15. Yeah. And I've only got the one pot. We'll repair that later. Fire barrel is right here. So I need the food and water, so we're just going to get to work on that. Even though it's kind of dark already, I'm not super tired. So whatever. Torch. No, no, no. Oh, I left all that reclaimed wood outside, didn't I? That's okay. I think. We have time to go snag it. Or I can leave it there, depending on how much I have in the locker. Oh, that's a cool view. I never really, I mean, I know that, I've always known there's holes in the ground, but I never really thought about the lighting implications. That'll get us started anyway. What I come up here for besides that? We'll do that thing later. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop these. Pinnacle Beaches. There's the candy bar. Thank you. Bing, bing, boom. Yikes. Oh yeah, and I've got a, that and 2 guts for my troubles. Bear attack, wolf attack. Which really just means I'm playing sloppy because I just started playing. This is how long into the... It's like a little bit over an hour into the stream, and it's usually the time where I get into trouble. This is no problem, actually, because I've got a pretty good supply of leather. That's doing pretty good, all things considered. We'll kill that bear sometime soon. He will get his just rewards. Do. Maybe I just break up a few of these boxes. That should be plenty. $20 minutes. Yeah, I've thought about doing other long... I mean, I've said this before, but it's still true. I've thought about doing other long pranks like that, hidden prank things, but it's never going to work again. Because as soon as something like that crops up somewhere, somebody's going to go, oh, that's Zisteau. My cover's blown. Can't do it. Okay, wooden box. Wooden box. Maybe I should grab a torch. How's this torch doing? Kind of sucky. Okay, let's use up the remainder of this. Oh, there's one right there, and one right there. Okay, that's fine. And one right there. That's only 30 minutes, which I might be able to do, actually, as soon as we swap. Because I can't do this one in the dark. I might do that one right now. Or one of these. You know, any of these pallety ones. For 30 minutes for 3. 30 minutes for 3. There's probably better ones, though, actually. I saw some planks up here. These are usually really good. 39 minutes for 6. I don't know if I have enough sunlight for that, but I'll try. Oh, timing. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to work. I'll try. Alright, nice. Perfect. You don't know why it wasn't obvious to everybody because I spent a great deal of effort. This is a little bit lost nowadays because all you get now is the video, and that's what people watch. And it seems like, oh, super obvious, right? I spent a lot of time and effort leaving false trails, setting up a prank war between different people, making sure I had like literal like alibis and stuff. Like whenever people started to suspect me, I waited a long time before doing anything else. And when people started to suspect other people, I would strike at that point. Yeah, Good had looked at the server logs, and when people were logging in, and he was convinced it was Doc. So there were things like that that happened that took the heat off. People just like endless speculating. 14 minutes, perhaps more wood. Let's see. I could read, I guess, after this piece of meat is done. What am I going to do? I've got 4. I suppose I should eat one of those cans so I can make water at the same time, or I could read but only make water on half. I do need some torches. Some good torches. That's pretty good. That's not. Nope, that's nice, like that. Okay, more of those. That's not, damn it. You thought B-Double-O was doing it to himself. I've not, that's probably the wildest conspiracy theory. I don't understand how people ever thought that was happening. That's no good. I had a... Oh, perfect. Okay, one more. Nice. Never give Z Corporation Hanger access. Well, I'm like this... I'm not really the social engineering type guy. Which is why I never really got hardcore into Eve. I'm a creeping through the shadows kind of guy. What? Oh, god damn it. Urgh. I thought it was done. It looked done. It wasn't. I got 3 perfect torches. That's pretty good. Alright, so we'll keep 5 of them, I guess. Highest you can get is 50%. I got 3 of them. Alright, that's got 39 minutes. That's got 38 minutes. I think I stored some bandages when I got here because I was carrying several. Probably go check that before I make more. How are the skills coming along? So fire starting is not too far off from level 5. I do have a book. Did I bring it with me or did I leave it? I don't remember. I think I have a book that I might have left in Coastal Highway for fire starting. We're getting to level 5 there. Ice fishing is taking a bazillion years, so I do have a book for that, which is nice, which will help. Mending will never happen, and I've yet to find a revolver book. Alright, this time you're cooked. That was all the meat from the wolf, huh? He's kind of a scrawny guy. Did I lose a bait? Or did the bear knock it out of my hands? It might be on the ground outside. Need to go kill some rabbits. We have a little bit of food and water now, so we're going to wake up like halfway through the day. We might go kill rabbits to take care of this super low durability clothing. I can repair this tomorrow before we head out. That's probably a good idea because these are so low, and those hides will be cured in 3 days, and we can fix them. Probably try to take care of that as soon as possible. Am I tired yet? Nope. Oh, you know what? Let's see. That's got 34 minutes until boiled. These boxes, I think, are 45 minutes. An hour. Alright, let's leave another set. Actually, I'm not tired yet. I do need to sleep 10 hours. I suppose... Let's see. Let's put some more time on here. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. And let's break one of these boxes. It's a metal shelf. There. Okay, that's good. We're in the red. That's what I wanted. Take these upstairs. Almost done. And I'm gonna go to sleep with another set. On the fire. Okay. E3 commentary. What's that mean? You mean like watch press conferences on stream? Oh god, no. I'd rather be stabbed in the eyeballs than watch those conferences. I'll watch trailers after the fact. Like that on rails looks super boring Star Wars game. I'll watch that kind of stuff after the fact, but sit through all those like sit through all that stuff live. Oof. Gives me heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna eat another one of these. Oh, where did it go? Yoinks. And then we'll deal with anything else once we get up, when I can see. I do like this lighting effect through the floor. Hope the building doesn't burn down. Haven't I joined in previous years? I don't think so. I think maybe I switched to something midstream once for like 5 minutes, but no, I've never watched like a whole thing. You know, there's a scene, you know that scene in Clockwork Orange when they reprogram him and they like strap him to the chair and they put the hooks in his eyelids to hold his eyes open and like make him watch all that stuff so that he's not violent anymore. That's what I feel like when I watch more than 2 minutes of one of those press conferences. Okay. Pretty good. I feel a little bit better. Still not great. We're up to 56, which is still not great. Let's go get my water. If From Software did their own conference or press conference or something like that, like some company, some individual developer that I'm interested in, I would probably watch that. Or if yeah. But the developers I'm interested in aren't going to be holding entire press conferences. They might have a trailer I'll watch later. Two and a half gallons. That'll do for a little bit. Oh, you know, the one conference I am gonna watch is the who are the guys that put on the spoof conference? I'm gonna watch that one. I don't know if I'll watch it live. It just depends on if I catch it at the right time. I have no idea when it is actually. I will definitely watch that one because their press conferences are hilarious. Devolver Digital, yeah. I'll watch that one because they apparently hate press conferences as much as I do. And theirs are a send-up of normal press conferences, which is great. Okay, do I have a bandage in here? I had to use 2 of my old man's beard bandages in short succession. Give me some more cloth as well, then. Give me one of these pieces of coal. What's in here? Oh, the metal. Let's repair my pants. Before I walk outside. Sunday, June 9th, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so that's in many hours from now, but today? 83%, nice. It broke. Okay, so we need to find some rabbits today. .6, that's enough. That's actually more than I need, but I'll maybe leave some over there. I might start a fire over there if we have mag lens conditions. So I'll bring a little extra. The PC gaming show. Yeah, that's the kind of thing where there will be parts of that I'm interested in. I know Relogic has a segment there. I don't know what they're doing, if they're showing a trailer for something. Like, I'd like to watch that. But it's not important enough to me to watch the whole thing live just to catch that. I'd more prefer... There's my bait, I think. I'd more prefer to just watch trailers later. Somebody's going to post a list on Reddit of all the trailers. I'll watch that. You know, the ones I want. So there's a big stack of wood right there. I'm just going to leave it. We need to go hit up the... We need to hit up the church, but we'll go to the Riken first. To avoid bears and moosies. Mises. It's not even live, it's recorded? Oh, really? Huh. There's a human over here. There are usually deer over here. We will need to murder... There they are. Let's search the Riken first, though. We still have like half the day. Temperature's not terrible. I'm not in a rush to forge, so like we don't have to like carry stuff over here or anything. Just look through, see what available things there are. There's a lot of metal and wood and stuff to salvage in this thing too. What's that on his foot? A bandage? Yep. Bunch of coal there. I'm just going to leave it. Did not bring the bedroll. I mean, if I leave it anywhere, it should probably be at the church. I'm not sure exactly how the decay works there, though, if I leave it outside. Probably best not to leave it there. Sometimes there's food on this shelf. No, there you go. Dog food. Dog food. Dinner right next to the furnace, I know. It's incredible. So if I can kill him close to there, that'd be good. I can, if we can kill a deer right now, I can wait a day or so to kill rabbits. Because they cure so much faster. Gives you a craving for rabbit and deer pie. Actually, I found some livers. I made liver and onions last night. Oh, so good. After the previous discussion about it on stream. Oh, I guess I didn't warm up too much inside. That's okay. Go on, get. Pretty good. That's close enough, I guess. All right, let's go warm up. You don't like it? It took me, I guess I had to develop a bit of a flavor for more bitter food like that. I didn't always like it. Sprain Affliction Ricks. Mardu, thank you for 30, god damn it, 39 months. Grr. Okay, so a blizzard, that knocks out. We can't really go to the church for rabbits either, because they're not going to be there. And it's too cold, because it's going to be outdoors, so I guess we got to do something else. There is a bed here, I guess. I didn't bring food. Well, I have food. I have water. We can stay here. $17. Slicey, slicey. The deer up tomorrow. I'm not tired, though, is a problem. Let's see. Oh, I didn't bring the hacksaw. I can break these in the dark, though. There's plenty of these in here. Let's deposit some of this wood, then. By the fire. Did I put anything on the ground here? I don't think so. Did I eat bad stuff? No, it's just a blizzard popped up right after I killed a deer. It's a little bit inconvenient. It's fine. No big deal. Just long, dark things. Oh, there's still more. Let's just use some fuel. Look around quickly. That might be all the boxes, actually. Did I? No, one more. Sewing book. Oh, you know, this is actually useful. It'll get us that far. I think I've been neglecting other sewing books. I think they have some. I don't need a bandage, because I picked some more up. We got 5 now, that's fine. I suppose I could take one of these. Get that condition going up a bit higher. I don't know if there's birch. Is there birch in all of Desolation Point? I don't think so. Replacing that might be tricky. Alright, I guess we'll just go to bed. Unless there's boxes upstairs. sound delicious. I wonder what it smells like, this ruined dog food. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, pretty good. Conditions doing better. Is it still dark? Okay, the sun's coming up any moment now. So, I guess I'm gonna use the lantern again. I can just do a tiny little mount. Don't need to use the fuel. I just need to walk out of here, basically. That's the bed. Stairs here. Okay. The whenever you light the torch or the lantern, it puts you back so you're facing the horizon, and this ship's at a wonky angle, so it's a little bit hard to find your way around doing this. This is... Okay. Since I'm running low on the fuel... Is that the forge? No. There's the stairs. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to be able to see. Here we go. Alright, so I still have that amount of water. I have 2 cans now. Oh, I didn't... Oh, dang it. I meant to drop all these. Whoops. I suppose we can go back. Or I can make a fire right now. To get this animal harvested. Since we just had a blizzard. Although the bear doesn't typically wander this far over. Yeah, that's way more than enough. If you take this game and compare it to the very first good, great game you played, is the feeling better with the newer games? The very first good, great game I played. The very first great game I played was likely to be... Sea Battle? Adventure? I need a lot more heat. We'll use the coal in a minute. That's why I carry around a little piece of coal here and there. Sea Battle was a game for the Intellivision. Was my first PvP game. Although I can't remember because it's been so long ago, because I used to visit my cousins over Christmas and in the summer, and they had an Atari 2600 and we had an Intellivision. I don't know who had which first. So maybe I played the Atari games first over Christmas before we had the Intellivision and I played Sea Battle. No, this was way before Scorched Earth. Sea Battle was like really way ahead of its time. So the Intellivision was one of the early consoles. It was a short-term rival to the Atari 2600. and it had this really weird controller which came off the console like a phone. Well, okay, when I say phone, I mean like an old phone with the coiled wire, and it looked like a phone because it had a number pad on it, like an old phone. And it had a little disc around the bottom, which was like the first analog disc. But it didn't work very good, and it broke real easy. And the Intellivision, in addition... Oh, I'm sitting here freezing. And my fire's got blown out. Right, let's go back inside. That was... Damn. Alright, let me continue this later. I accomplished nothing. Didn't even get the fire warmed up. Went off on a tangent. How much of that water did we end up with? 0.4 gallons of unsafe water that'll make you ill. Alright, so another blizzard. Let me think what I'm going to do. I don't really want to make a fire in here. I could read, actually, to see if we can get the... Although I'm out of calories, besides these. If you, sometimes if you pass time in certain ways, you can get the weather to switch. I guess I warm up a bit. And then... I don't know what. I've already looted the lighthouse. We haven't gone out to the island. I don't want to go out to the island in a blizzard. Going out to the church, also not a good idea. I suppose we could go through the abandoned mine shaft that still has all that coal in it. Maybe we should do that. And that'll spit us out over by the church. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. So we'll go back to the processing center, and then we'll come back for this deer later if he's still around, I guess. Should probably warm up before I move anywhere, though. Before we walk outside. Just past time. Yep. Oh, bright light. When there's better weather, I should leave sticks outside of there to point me in the right direction for this kind of thing. I think I'll bring the bedroll and a piece of food, and we can always sleep in the cave. Even though that'll count for the cabin fever. Move that bow out of the way. Put these under the bench. Okay, how much water? I don't need both these cans. Got my book on me. Leave the other one here. Do I need the pry bar? I think I've opened everything, right? What would I use it for? Just fishing. I've opened everything. Although there might be a car. Maybe I should keep it in case there's a car I missed. There might still be a car with a trunk, but actually... No, I think I hit them up the first time. I'm leaving that here. Dead weight. Guess I'll hold on to this kind of stuff. Is this enough matches? It is. 4 stems. Pain pills. I don't need all these pain pills at once. Unlikely to use pain pills at all. Do something about this. I don't want to drop this on the ground in case sometimes I drink water off the ground without picking it up, without looking at it. Not a good idea to leave it on the ground. Yeah, okay. So I've got enough water because we'll probably make more. I'll just take one of these. Sprain risk. Ew, Imperial. You know, I see people all the time saying this, ew, Imperial, use metric, and you know what I never see? I see people all the time doing this, mostly in Twitch chat, because that's where I see people most of the time. But in other places all over the internet, people talk about, oh yeah, I went on a diet, I've lost 2 stone, I'm feeling super good. And people are like, oh, that's so good, good for you. Nobody ever calls them out for using their, like, Stone Age weighting system. 2 stone, what the hell is that? Use metric. I don't see anybody ever say that when they say stone. But if they say pounds, they get jumped over. Jump all over them. Where's the consistency, huh? I want pitchforks for stones. No more Mr. Nice people for stones. All right. Good talk. Why did I meant to put them all in there. All right, so let's try to get to that cave before Blizzard stops so the bear won't be around. I wonder if Scruffy's in the cave down there in a blizzard. All right, coal time. Although, really, I guess it doesn't matter which side we come out of with the coal. Okay, so back to Sea Battle. So the Intellivision, very old console system with little telephone receivers you would pull off the console, connected with like a telephone wire, and they had a number pad and a little analog disc at the bottom, which never worked very well, but it was there. And every game this is a really cool system that to my knowledge, no other console has ever done this. Every game came with a little plastic sleeve, and you would put that sleeve into the controller that would go over top of the number pad. And it, like, all the different numbers would be different buttons that would do different things for different games. And each game would come with a little sleeve that would, there would be the labels for all the buttons, and they would be like, you know, have artwork and colors for that game, which was really cool. So every game would have, like, you wouldn't just have like a little joystick with one button. This was like early 80s, and you would have like 10 buttons on your, plus like shoulder buttons and an analog stick for your Intellivision game. So Sea Battle, I'm kind of amazed how complicated this game was back in the day. Sea Battle was a 2-player game where each player would start in opposite corners of this big map with like little islands and coves and stuff, but it was mostly water. But you would have to like maneuver around all the landscape. And with your different buttons, a lot of the buttons designated different ship types. So you would set up a little fleet, and you could determine the types of ships in your fleet. I think maybe you had a certain number of points to start out with or something. I forget exactly how it worked. But you could make little fleets of ships. And you could have like battleships or U-boats or submarines or minesweepers or destroyers. And then you could like deploy your fleet and move it around the map while the other player's doing the same thing. And if your fleets got close to each other, you would go into a battle screen where your fleets would fight. And then once you're in that screen, you would have to like toggle between your different ships to move them around, and then use your analog stick. You would have to like drive around while maneuvering your aim with the analog thing. And you would have like the radius, you would have to manipulate the direction your aim for your guns was facing and how far away was at the same time. So you would have to like maneuver your ship and where they were aiming and how far they were aiming around the other guy while switching from ship to ship. Because the other guy is just going to go for your ships that are sitting still right off the bat. And you would have to hit them dead on because your bullets travel over the air. So you couldn't just... You had to hit them exactly, right? So you couldn't just shoot through them because you're doing these big lobs, except if you were using a submarine, because submarines use torpedoes in the water or whatever. And so the submarine was very fragile but super powerful, because all you had to do with this really awkward controller is line up the shot and you could hit a ship. But that's not even the cool part. Here's the cool part. There were ships called mine layers that could travel around the map, and they could deploy mines in the water that the other player had no idea where they were. And if their fleet hit one of those mines, their fleet blows up. Bam, done. And I think the goal is to get into the other team's like main bay at the opposite corner of the map, and I forget exactly how you win. But yeah, I spent a lot of time playing that as a kid. Me and my brother played that a lot, and he used to get so mad because I would hide mines, and he didn't quite know how to deploy mines because I wouldn't tell him. And he used to get so angry. No, the map wasn't procedural. There was a set map. You can look up the Sea Battle map. It's obviously very basic, right? It was a less than an 8-bit game from like 40, not 40 years, 30 some years ago. I wonder what the weather's like. Let's go check. But I would deploy mines all over his little choke points to get out of his area. And he would get so angry about the... was it 39 years ago? We inherited the Intellivision from my older brothers. I guess we'll go deposit all this fire stuff at the church. If I find some rabbits soon, we'll start cooking, I guess. Set up some supplies here. But he would get so angry. He would throw the controller at the wall when his fleet would blow up, because I wouldn't tell him how to deploy the mines. He got so angry. But still, it's one of my fondest memories is him getting angry about me blowing up his fleet in sea battle. So good. Was there a way to get rid of the mines? There was a mine sweeper ship that could get rid of the mines. I don't remember exactly how that worked, but there was a way to do it. But I didn't really have to worry about it, because he didn't know how to place the mines. Not my problem. Know what I'm saying? I guess I've already been here, huh? Alright. Let's look for rabbits real quick. If I don't see rabbits, what am I doing? Probably not making a fire. There's also usually wolves around here. We got a little bit of time before hypothermia kicks in. The weather might be a bit too intense for rabbits right now. In which case, there's no point to making a fire here. The rabbits. Okay. So, not staying here. This coal should be taken to the ship. I'll leave a couple pieces. I'll leave some fire stuff here, but a lot of it needs to go to the ship. We should probably go warm up first, though. What a terrible brother. Are you crazy? If you're a brother and you don't do that, you're not a good brother. You're a bad sibling. Well, the weather might be clearing up. I might want to go double check on the rabbits. Rush 2049. I used to play that at the bowling alley. Had a little arcade area. I used to play that a lot. I don't think I want to make a fire in this place. Is there like something I can break apart instead of just... Yeah, let's break this. I used to know all the little shortcuts in that game. Don't remember any of them now, I'm sure. All right, so I guess we can check again. We sort of need to go past that area to go to the Riken anyway. Yeah, the rabbits might be out now, actually. I mean, we could walk down this way, but we may as well walk by the rabbits again. They probably will be out. Looks like the sticks repopulated, or I just missed those. They should be around. It might take them a minute to show up. Come on, rabbits. I suppose I should pick up some rocks. Where are you, rabbits? I don't see them. Okay, well, I guess that means we will come back later. I don't see why they wouldn't be around. They just haven't popped up. For whatever reason. Maybe we can quarter that deer. There's a rabbit! Oh, I found one. You're a little bit far from your typical territory. Oh, mushrooms. Look at that. Well, only the one. So I'm supposed to just go to the Riken as well anyway. I need to quarter up that deer. We just had like 2 blizzards back to back, so maybe I'll be okay to make a fire out on the ice this time. Why are you still using stones to kill rabbits? Stones are the best technology that exists to kill rabbits. Why would I not use stones? Riddle me this. There actually, sometimes there's rabbits on the other side of this island. We might go look over there. In the fullness of time. There might be a deer carcass over there as well that we could snag a hide from. You know what sticks do that arrows don't? They respawn. Oh, as units. Oh. I get it. I get it. Funny joke. There's a sapling as well. I have some saplings I need to drop somewheres. After we get this fire started, I might run inside the Riken. While it, because we gotta wait like 20 minutes before we can use a piece of coal to warm it up. QMP. Alright, that's good. Put this stuff here. Let's cook up this unsafe water. That should be all of it, I think. Yeah. Drop the wabbit. Oh, I've got this as well. We'll come back for you. 3 hours. I guess we could always sleep here. War 2150. Thank you for the sub of the Twitch Prime. Okay, 15 coal delivered. I'm going to keep that on me. We're down to 72 pounds. Good. All right. Could warm up slightly before we go back out. I don't think I've... Oh, no, I do have something in the shop. Yeah, let's do this. We should be able to put a piece of coal on there. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Feeling warm, rabbit? You're done. You're done. Those are boxes. It sort of looks like a dead bear carcass, but those are boxes. Multiple boxes in the shape of a bear. Let's put this on the ground too. Okay. It's already warm enough, so I'm just going to leave it. Do I want meat first, or do I just want to quarter it? It's going to take an hour. I've already got a piece of meat for tonight, so we'll quarter it first. Let's make a bunch of water. Actually, 4 this time. Oh my gosh. It quartered it. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoops. Where? Ah, very nice. Delightful evening. I do need to get the hide off of this, but I can do that just before bed or something. We can actually, let's do that. Let me get a little bit ahead on the meat. 0.9. $20. Okay. 28 minutes. What is the point at this time in game? What is the point at this time? You mean like around sundown? What do you mean? What's the point? All right, let's go put this inside. Around sundown, the goal is to be tired, so when you go to sleep, you can get a lot of life back. That's the point, or the goal. Around sundown, around this time. All right, so that'll take 3 days. This will take 5. I've got some extra guts at the processing area I can worry about getting back to in a few days. Oh, you mean after 300 days? Oh. The point is, well, I'm exploring the map, the world, continuing to not die. That's important. Big one. Kind of a big part of it. Not dying. Don't want to do that. I see a rabbit. After I'm done exploring and looting and pillaging Desolation Point and setting up a lot of resources all over the place, we're gonna start mapping the entire world. 35 minutes. Still warm. Hey, rabbit. I could use... Basically, I need 4 hides, and this will be number 2. There might be more rabbits on the other side. I'm about to be a little bit tired, though, so we'll have to come back tomorrow or some other time. Rabbit, come... No! Rabbit, no! Come back here, rabbit. I think that's that might be a deer carcass that those crows are hovering over. Rabbit, where are you going? Bad little rabbit. That's what you get, rabbit. He's going for the weak ice. I guess we're gonna walk through here now, because it's just as long. Yeah, deer. You can get an extra hide off of that. There's a rabbit out there, but and there's another body right there. We'll come back for that stuff though. I could actually use that. We're gonna come back for all of it though. I think I might drink my birch bark tea before bedtime. Okay. How's our food doing? Did you burn yet? Not yet. $153. All right, let's get the rest of this meat. Why does everybody keep saying day 3? Do you not know how to read? Timothy, thank you for the 29 months. Hundo is Imperial. Rebel scum. One, two, three, 21 minutes. That'll do. All right, pretty good. Pretty good amount of stuff. Let me actually drop the water too, because I'm going to be moving kind of slow. Why do I still... What's left here? Oh, that's right. I caught another rabbit. I forgot. I thought I already harvested that rabbit. Not yet. Oh, before... Well, it's pretty close. I don't think... Just in case. You never know. Let's drop a stick. In case the blizzard pops up and it's real bad. Okay, 35 minutes. What is that? Are they fighting? Are they talking? What are they doing? Four minutes. Yoinks, 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 yoinks. Oh, that's melted. Shouldn't have done that. High-fiving? Nice. 6 minutes. These are the smaller pieces. Ten minutes, 4 minutes. Let's start. 17 minutes. Perfect. All right. Is that all the meat? No. More meat. Bam. Probably eat the smaller pieces for dinner. Num num num. Pick this up. 1 hour left. 12 minutes. Okay. Did I pick up chop 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 stuff? I did. 10 minutes until that's ready. $1,100 calories, is that what that said? 11 hundo. So we're gonna go in a minute when this water's done. Not cook the rabbit, I guess. How much do I weigh? I can probably make it if I take the water. Don't need to leave it here yet. Yeah, take that. Take that. Pick that up. Take a torch. Move a few of these inside. Probably just leave in a sleeping bag for convenience sake. Instead of walking up to the bed. Should get a nice big bonus in the health department here in a minute. All right, guts first. Oh, only one left. All right, rabbit, sapling. Okay, that's all that. Dump the water. 3.5 gallons. Pretty good. This one's smaller. There. Pick up a few of those. Down the bedroll. All right. Nice. Pretty good. I think I'll just leave a lot of that meat here. We'll probably do let's go do a trip to bring it over. See what the temperature's like. Maybe I'll go kill a rabbit before I load up on stuff. Go kill any rabbits we see on the other side. Maybe yoinks the deer hide. Just put all this over there. Buy the Riken, don't need that. I need 2 more rabbits, ideally. And then more after that for eventualities. But I need 2 more right away, fairly soon. All right. Didn't make teas. I guess we'll make that sooner or later. I do have oh no, the antibiotics I found, they were ruined. Yeah, I guess we do need to make some. Although I can't imagine what I would need them for. What besides the parasites and would I ever need that for? I guess if I accidentally eat deer or rabbit meat that's raw, I'll probably get food poisoning. So I would need a cup then, but just 1, not 20. All right, that's good enough. Let's go. Let's go around this side. Ooh, it's cold out. Okay, I'm not getting that hide. I think I still have that rock. Did I pick it back up? Not sure if I did. Oh, might help to load that. It's another deer we could kill. Anything up here? Nope. 2 deer. Don't you go for that thin ice. I know what you're thinking. All right. I think I need 1 more old man's beard. Check this guy. He's got nothing. Let's see, I just gotta hide. I don't think I need to kill another deer right now. I mean, it would be nice to have 2 extra hides. I'll eventually be able to get a hide from that. I don't need the food or the guts, really, if we kill a bear. I think I'll let them be for now. We'll maybe come for them later. It's a little bit cold right now anyway. Would like to have no bad incidents for another day. get the health up. No more attacks. No more being on the blizzard. Okay. This stuff... Probably take all of this back to the processing center. And then some of the food and water. Let's take this. Pick that up. Harvest that. Need to kill that, that bear needs to die. Oh, I need to harvest this. Let's do that first. Okay, so all of these are full. I will leave... I've got some food, I think I'll leave 6.